Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelisa, and on this channel we read, discuss, and obsess over books together. And today I'm going to be doing my summer TBR. It is the middle of May. Where I live in Toronto, Canada, it's really warm, and I just came back from Kelowna, BC, where it was extremely warm. And I'm just like so inspired and excited for summer and reading summer books. So my TBR today is basically like a mix of some summery books that I want to read, as well as some books that like I'm just like in the middle of a series and I want to finish, or some like mysteries or fantasies that I feel are just like more summery. So yeah, we are just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna start off with the summary books because I'm sure that's why everybody's here if you clicked on the video. So the first one I have here is Do I Know You by Emily Wibberly and Siegemund-Broka. Now they also wrote, what is it called? The Roughest Draft, which I read and I really loved it. So I want to read Do I Know You, and this is based on a Northern California coastline, so it was giving very much like summery vibes. And basically it's about this couple, and which I love because these are usually dual POV, and I'm pretty sure these two authors are like husband and wife, so they each write a POV, so like the chemistry is just so much there. And so Eliza and Graham are anticipating anything but sexy week-long getaway to celebrate their 5-year anniversary. Nestled on the North California coastline, the resort prides itself on being a destination for those in love and those looking to find it. For Eliza and Graham, they might as well be on vacation with their roommate. When a well-meaning guest mistakes Eliza and Graham as being single and introduces them at the hotel bar, they don't correct him. Suddenly, they're pretending to be perfect strangers, and it's unexpectedly fun. Eliza and Graham find themselves flirting like it's their first date and waiting with butterflies in their stomach for the other to text back. Everyone at the retreat can sense the electric chemistry between Eliza and Graham, but when their scintillating game of role-playing ends, will they still feel the heat? So I thought it was a really interesting synopsis, and also like the cover was just giving so summery, and like yeah, so definitely want to read this. Also, I have The Summer of Broken Rules by Walther. Okay, I've had this on my TBR for so long. The cover is so pretty. I've wanted to read it for so long, and I'm just like, this is the summer that I'm gonna do it. I would get this framed, honestly. It's just such a beautiful book. It's based on a vineyard. Like, I'm just like, So I know everybody's like kind of heard of this book, and I do want to pick up another one of her books, which I heard are really good. So yeah, I'm really excited. Okay, next I have The Summer Girl, which is definitely summery. This is the third book in the Avalon Bay series by Elle Kennedy. I read the first one, Good Girl Complex, and then the second one, Bad Girl Reputation, and this one is The Summer Girl. So this one is about Cassie and Tate. I love Tate. Tate is so funny in the first two books, so I think this is actually gonna be a really fun book. And it's based in the summer. That's like a summer fling, and Tate is just like the golden boy. Like, everybody loves Tate, so I'm kind of excited about this. Next, I feel like no summer TBR would be complete without an Elin Hilderbrand book. So I have the 5-Star Weekend here. This was one of her recent releases, and I've read a few of her books, and like they're entertaining enough, but I want to read one of her newer releases and see if they kind of like strike, I don't know what I'm trying to say, more compared to her older releases. So yeah, have an Elin Hilderbrand here. It's always got a little bit of mystery, a little bit of romance, a little bit of literary fiction, multiple POVs usually, I think, or like different timelines, like I don't know. So I'm really excited about this. The synopsis is way too long and the font is so small, so I'm not gonna read that. Next we have The Unhoneymooners by Christina. I feel like this is like an ultimate summer romance book. I'm pretty sure about these two who like they're maid of honor and like best man at this wedding or something, and everybody there gets sick except for them, so they get to go on the couple's vacation together, and I think they don't really like each other, so I'm kind of excited for that. And they're going to Hawaii, so it'll be very tropical, kind of summery vibes, and I love Christina Lauren's writing, and this is one of the first Christina Lauren books I actually picked up and bought, so I don't know why I haven't read it yet. Next we have Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. So this is the second book in the I don't remember what it's called, but I think it's the Bellinger sisters. Yeah. And I loved the first one until like a certain scene, so I'm really hoping that I like this one. It's the perfect like summer book vibes and like the setting. Like I absolutely love the setting and the characters are really fun, so I'm really hoping I like this. And I'm pretty sure this is like the sister of the first one with the best friend of the first one. So yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. Okay, next we have Carley Fortune's new book, This Summer Will Be Different. If you haven't noticed, I tried to pick books with the word summer in it, but also obviously these are about summer. So this is her new book. It's based in PEI, which is an island in Canada, and it's kind of like back and forth from Toronto, I think, something like that. I just want to see if it's like different timelines, locations. Yeah, different timelines for sure, like 3 years ago, 6 days ago, blah, blah, blah. So I am excited about this because the synopsis sounds really, really fun, but I'm really hoping that it's not like the same tropes that have been in her other books, because the covers are just so pretty and I love them. And I think her writing is really, really good. It's just, why write those things in, girl? Why? So yeah, I'm gonna give it another try. Okay, next we have Things We Never Got Over. So I've had this for a long time and I really want to read it. It's been kind of intimidating because it's so thick, but I think I'll read it this summer because I'll have a lot of time on my hands, hopefully. It just being like longer days and like sunnier here and like just a lot of reading time and like time that I don't mind spending reading. Anyway, so this, honestly, I know kind of the idea of it, and I know that like one of the characters not everybody likes, so I didn't want to read too much of the synopsis before going into it, but I did read enough to know that this is kind of based in like a summery kind of, I think, town. I don't know. I'm putting on the summer TBR still because I want to read it this summer. Okay, next we have Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, and I'm so excited for this. I read Yours Truly when I flew to Kelowna recently on the plane, and I loved it. It was like kind of like a book that was connected to a part of your world, and this is a third book connected to it, and I'm so excited. Like I'm so excited, and I haven't even really read the synopsis, so we're gonna read it right now. 4 dates, a kiss, and a breakup. That's all it will take to find their soulmate. When it comes to love, Emma's cursed. Every guy she dates finds their true love after. Oh, I did freaking read the synopsis to this. I'm not gonna read it again because it's way too long. Basically, it's about these two who like, they think that they're like cursed, so they're trying to like date each other to like cancel out each other's curses that they can never get a date or whatever. And then in Abby Jimenez fashion, a whole bunch of stuff happens. Like someone gets guardianship over his 3 siblings, another one has a toxic mother. Like we're just gonna go into some heavy topics in here. I just know it. So ready to cry. Okay, moving on, we have I Want to Finish the entire Chestnut Spring series. I feel like it screams summer. I just read the first book and I loved it so much, and I love these covers and the cowboy vibes and just everything. So I definitely want to read it this summer and keep going with Cade and Jasper and Bo and Theo. Like I'm so excited. I'm just I want to jump into the next book immediately, but I have to like pace myself. But also with that, I want to read Elsie Silver's new release, Wild Love, which sounds like so much fun. And honestly, I feel like if I end up on a cowboy kind of thing this summer, we are probably going to be reading Done and Dusted. We're going to be reading the sequels to that. We'll probably be reading Elsie Silver's older series that starts with like, I think, Off to the Races or something like that. Like it's going to be a cowboy summer. I didn't know I loved cowboys until now. Thank you, Elsie Silver. And they're based in Canada, which is just like reading the Flawless book while in British Columbia and being like super close to Alberta and like farmland and stuff. It was just such a cool experience and like made it feel so much more fun and real because like, I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. It just felt cool. So those are all like the summary / romancy books. Moving on to more just like books I want to finish and some mysteries and stuff. The first thing is Throne of Glass. We're finishing Throne of Glass this summer. It's happening because I want to get into Crescent City and just like, yeah. So we're gonna finish Throne of Glass. It's gonna happen. Queen of Shadows, the tandem read, and then Kingdom of Ash, which I know is gonna make me cry. So I'm ready to do it and it's gonna happen this summer. Reading vlogs for all of them, of course. And yeah, I'm super excited about that. I'm not even gonna go into that too much. The next one I have is If I Disappear by Eliza Jane Brazier. And this was kind of like a little mystery based in Northern California, so I thought it was very summery, and like the cover is just like there's so much summer going on. And basically it's about this true crime podcast host who goes missing, and this fan decides to like kind of investigate it. So I thought it sounded kind of cool, and it's also like based in a small kind of town, so I don't know, I just thought it'd be really cute for the summer and a little like mystery that I could read. And then I have Family of Liars by E. Lockhart. So this is a, I think, prequel to We Were Liars, which was basically like a very like summery mystery to me. Like it was based on like in summer and like a lake kind of place or whatever. So I thought this would also be like the same vibes, and yeah, so I thought I'd put this on my summer TBR as well as a mystery that I could read this summer. Another mystery that I just need to put on here is 5 Survive. I do know that this is based on like a spring break trip between 5 friends. So yeah, it's like a road trip thing. So I feel like that definitely gives like summery vibes even though it's spring, but I don't know. I wanted to definitely read this summer because I love Holly Jackson's writing, so I want to read it, and I've been waiting for this paperback to come out for so long, and I literally said I'm going to put it on my TBR soon. So the last few books that I have here are actually the rest of the Shatter Me series. I know that I'm missing Believe Me here, but I actually did get it recently in Kelowna. I saw it and I hadn't really seen it in person before, so I bought it because I was like, oh, it's actually the last book that I need for this. It's just downstairs somewhere and I don't feel like getting it right now. But I do want to finish the Shatter Me series. I did a reading vlog for it, part 1, like the first half of the installment. I want to say like almost a year ago now, so I feel like I should definitely do the second half soon. But I did love this series. I just like, I wanted to take a break because it is kind of like chunky to get into when there's all these books and novellas going back and forth of point of views, and yeah, but definitely want to read it, so putting it on the summer TBR. And my goal is to like at the end of summer get back on this camera, connect with you guys, and let you know what I've read and whether you should read them next summer. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below what's on your summer TBR. I always love to hear what you guys are reading, and just, you know, get inspo for more books because I totally need more given that I just got 30 more. But yeah, anyway, I love you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.